Hello, this is Mrs. McConnell, and this is lesson 1.3, Making Observation and Inferences. Now, you've probably heard those two terms before, but we're going to kind of review what they mean and when to use them. Well, first of all, what's an observation? Well, an observation is any information you gather using one or more of the five senses. Now, remember, the five senses are to see, hear, smell, taste, or touch. Now, we don't use all of these very often in chemistry. We use see a lot. We might use hear, and you might use smell, but we almost never taste or touch things. Sometimes you can touch the sides of containers. We'll say that, but taste, pretty much out of the question most times. Essentially, it's recording the facts. What do you know for sure? Not your opinions, not what you think's happening, what's really happening. So in this first little picture here, we could make some observations. Well, we can see that he is biting his nails. He's looking at a computer. What else do you think? His hair's standing up. His eyes are really big. Okay, those are observations, things that we see in this picture. Not what we think is happening, it's what we see. So an inference is a logical interpretation based on prior knowledge and experiences. Essentially, it's based on your observations. So taking everything you know, those facts that you know from seeing them, what could you kind of interpret that to mean? Well, you might be thinking he's scared. Why do we think he's scared? Well, his hair's standing up. He's biting his nails. His eyes are really big and kind of looking at something. Maybe he's watching a scary movie on Netflix, right? Maybe he just got a really bad email and it kind of made him nervous. Okay, those are inferences. It's what we could maybe logically come up with based on the observations we made. When should you use these two things, observations and inferences? Well, observations you use during the lab. It's what you kind of watch the chemical reactions, you watch the changes that are occurring, you record what's happening to them. Are they changing color? Are they fizzing? Are they doing this? Are they doing that? Those are observations. Inferences, though, are used when you're probably writing your conclusion. Why did it fizz? Why did it change color? What chemical caused that? What chemical did this? Okay, those are inferences. You don't know exactly for sure. Maybe you could test it again and again, but you make observations and then you make inferences. So we're going to do just a little activity here, and I'd like you to kind of try this on your own. I'm not really going to give you any answers as we're going along with this, but you can always come in and check with me what you think. So there's going to be a series of 3 pictures. You need to first make at least 3 observations, and then 1 inference of that picture, and then go to the next one. So the first one has this. So take a minute, pause the video, come up with some observations. Okay, maybe you made observations like there's red footprints, there's green footprints, they're three-toed prints. One's bigger, one's smaller, they're close together here, they're farther apart here. More footsteps, fewer footsteps. Those are observations. Inferences might be they're coming to meet each other. Maybe this one started running at the end because its footprints got farther apart. Maybe this is a 4-legged animal. Maybe this is a 2-legged animal. Maybe they're animals, maybe they're not. Okay, those are inferences. Then the next picture. Pause and make some observations, then an inference. Okay, so you can see, oh, this one crossed over. They're mixed up. Maybe you could say the red ones tend to be kind of on the inside, the green ones on the outside. Okay, they get tangled, the footprints are. Some inferences might be they're happy to see each other and they're dancing. They're fighting, okay? Anything like that. And the third picture, make some observations. Okay, you could say, well, the red footprints don't continue. You could say the green ones do. You could say the green ones are close together again, so maybe it's walking. Okay, some inferences would be the green one ate the red one. Maybe the red one flew off. Maybe the green one's carrying the red one. Okay, those would be inferences. So keep those in mind when we go on to do some labs here in the next couple days. Thanks. Bye.